Did you see that? Good morning, guys. Welcome back to the channel here. I'm sure you can notice out in the background right here, it is a great day today. But we're gonna try to take advantage of this overcast day. The temperature is absolutely perfect out here. It's 72 degrees room temperature, and I really don't think it's gonna crack the 80-degree mark. This I like taking advantage of because I think the fish are more active. We have a little bit of drizzle that's going on right now, and like I said, most of the times when I'm out here in the rain or in the elements, I tend to get my bigger fish. So that's what we're gonna try to attempt to do today. Get a big old giant on the end of the line. We're gonna cast a bait out here. I've casted some that are similar in style, which was the Whopper Plopper and the Berkeley 120. That's a nice little topwater bait that we used and shot a couple episodes with. But today, we're gonna come out with a bait that we've never used on this channel. We're gonna try to come out with the similar results we got when we were fishing with those baits. And that's gonna be with the Googan Baits Revolver. This bait right here, I love the look of it. I like the fact that the propeller is in the middle of the bait, and as well, there's one advantage that this bait has right here. If you can look right there where my pinky's at, there's a keel on this bait. I'm sure most of you noticed when you cast these other baits out there, they kind of roll back and forth like this, side to side. Well, that keel keeps this bait flowing evenly, just like this right here, so you don't get that rolling action. And I don't know what the people are thinking of, but I get the sexy shad color, but who came up with the shad color right here? This kind of peely kind of paint look right here. I don't know, but we're gonna see if this bait works right here. We may go more than this pond right here and go over several areas here and try to catch some fish on the end of the line. But again, we're worried about Mother Nature. Does she bring the thunderstorms at an early hour, or does she say, hey, yeah, I'm gonna wait till the afternoon like the weatherman told me? And you know how it goes over the weatherman. So let's go ahead and get this bait tied on. Let's start casting around, and hopefully if we get lucky, guys, we get a big old giant on this Googan Bait Revolver. Let's get to work. Trying to use several different cadences in order to try to attract these fish, whether it be just a steady retrieve or retrieve stop, or if I'm pulling and pulsing it, one of those is going to trigger a fish. And I want to see what they want to go for throughout the day here. I'm surprised I haven't gotten anything on the end of the line over here in this corner, because this usually is a productive side of this pond when I come to it. I don't know if I've shot an episode where I've ever got a topwater fish from this particular pond. It's not to say that they won't strike on this bait, but I do feel like, you know, kind of odd that we aren't getting the strikes that we're looking for right now. But water clarity does matter sometimes. But you can see the water's well above where it's supposed to be. It's supposed to be away from these weeds right here. We had a lot of rain last night when I was sleeping. I knew that storm was coming through. But as I mentioned in the intro, we do have another cell that's going to be coming through. Got a lot of bluegills jumping up there. You can see that. They're all over the place. Bass are the only thing not jumping right now on my bait. But I'm gonna hold out hope. I know if we go to several ponds, eventually we are gonna get a blow up off of this bait right here. It's not gonna be untouched. That's a guarantee. Sometimes I can sit out here and fish all day long, not catch a fish at all, and we get that one lucky hit, and it's a gigantic fish. That's the mindset I go in with every single time. But this fish are not going to be able to resist that plopping noise. As you can see, I'm casting my bait ahead of me, but never forget where you came from. Always cast behind you a couple casts, because you never know, you might get that fish liking that bait coming the other way. Ooh, see that right there, guys? Holy crap. I told you something was going to go after it. Let's see if he goes after it a second time. It's a decent size, look like maybe 2 or 3 pounds. But water clarity does matter. If the water was clear, that fish would have had that spot on. But with it being milky, they're relying on the vibration of the bait right there and kind of hone in as to where they think it may be. But at least we know they're willing to hit it. That was a one-time deal. If you're curious as to what I'm throwing this topwater bait with, I do have a Cabela's Tournament ZX swim bait rod that I have. It's 7'9", medium heavy action. We have a loose speed spool here, and we got 30-pound test Suffix 832 braid that we're using to throw this bait. So let's go ahead and get that back out there again. Try to see if we can emulate that blow up that we just got over there a second ago. I'm hoping right over, before we hit the tubes over there, there's a horseshoe ring of rocks over there. Hopefully there's a bass or two that's hanging over there that might want to blow up on this thing. That's also another good corner to catch some fish on. But this pond is very finicky when it comes to baits. So I don't know how well this is going to do, but we definitely are going to have to move on to another pond more than likely. Because they're not reacting like I want them to react. We should have had at least 2 or 3 blow-ups here already. Even with the little ones floating around here. I'm sure you're noticing that I'm throwing at a slow cadence, because if I go too fast, I'm going to go right up over that fish and not give him a chance to react to that bait through vibration. Fish just rushed off right here, see it? There's one sitting right in those weeds. Whoa! Did you see that? Holy crap. That was the most insane thing I ever saw in my whole life. That was crazy seeing that right there. I told you there was a fish sitting right there that just darted out. But I changed my cadence up to where I was pulsing the bait. We'll let it calm down for a second, and we'll see if we can try and get that fish back on the end of the line. But both of those fish that exploded up next to the bait were right along the shoreline right here. I had the camera off, but I got that fish, guys. He's a decent one too. The same one that just jumped right over there. Dang it, I had the camera off. All right. But as I told you, go back the other way you just came from, and sometimes you get that fish, and that's exactly what happened right there. That one's got a nice little gut on it. Get the hook out of the fish's cheek there. Nice little stout fish though. Cool looking black marks on the tail right there. Let's grab the scale and see what we got going on here. 2 pounds, 10 ounces. Not too bad to start the day off. But we'll get that going back into the water and let that fish live another day. Another look at this little fatty. And we'll give this fish a nice little send off over here. And off she goes. She's gone. Nice. Told you it was a matter of time before something hit up on this bait. Let's move along. Hopefully we can actually get a true blow up on the line. Got a guy who's got a fishing rod on his motorcycle out here fishing. But that was on the pulsing action right there. There's the netting, it's floating up right there. I'm gonna cast around it. Hopefully something lurches out from beneath that. but I'm trying to stay away from the part that's surfacing right there. There you go. Whoa! Did you see that explosion right there, guys? Holy crap! That was a big one. I told you something would be lurching up underneath there. Now you know why I fish on these days. Wow, look what he did. He literally broke the bait right there. He broke off the propeller. Oh crap. I think I have another one that's in the car here, but I have never seen that happen before. That's insane. If anybody's ever had that happen before where you had the blade break off on the revolver, drop a comment below, let me know. But that has never happened to me on these style of baits ever. We're almost to the car here. Let's cross our fingers and hope we have another revolver in there. But again, if not, Whopper, Plopper, or Berkeley Choppo will be the deal. Perfect. We have another revolver in here. This color is Nightclub, which kind of will be better than the Shad bait because this will create a silhouette on the top of the water. But again, worst comes to worst, we can pop out the Whopper Ploppers, which I have plenty of. I've got Monkey Butt, I got Bone. Those are all pretty good colors too. But let's stop wasting time with that. We'll fix that when we come back. Let's get this tied back on. As I mentioned to you, weather is a key factor right now, and I'm not trying to get caught in a rainstorm, you know what I mean? Yeah, he just moved out of here. He just moved out of here. You can see the plumes right here.
Oh, it's kind of. Oh, they're talking about in the woods. I know you do fishing, live fishing. Anyway, normally with it, man, my crew, I'm gonna taste the hook, hell wait, ain't coming back. He's showing me.
Well, there he is. I told you. I told you. I told you. He took it.
No.
I told you there was one down here. Hopefully you guys saw that. What's your name?
Steve.
Steve?
No.
I was on camera, Steve, so. Are you on my channel at all? 302 Fishing?
I don't know.
So that's on camera right there. We just got that.
Steve!
I told you it was there. That's the one that hit me on Topwater, and he came with a spinner bait right along the edge right here, and he came right out and then snapped his line off. Check it out.
Hey, brother. Brother, I tried right too, man.
Yeah, I knew he was there. We could have ended the video right here where motorcycle guy over in that back corner right there almost caught a bass on a spinner bait. He struck it and then broke it off. As you heard me in the beginning of the video, I thought I had 3 revolvers in the box, but in actuality I only had 2, Nightclub and Shattered Shad. That's the one that broke over there in the same spot where motorcycle guy lost his fish. So while I was editing this video, which was a couple days later, randomly we get in our monthly mystery tackle box another revolver, guys. We got natural green right here, so we're gonna come back out here and try to finish this video off and try to get these fish to accurately strike this bait and get some good looking bass up in front of you. So stay tuned. We're gonna tie it back on, cast around here, guys, and hopefully we get some of them good looking green beauties on the end of the line. Oh, is he on? Ah, he had it just by the. Is he still on there? He's still on there. Oh, there you go. We had to go all the way around the pond just to get that little guy. I don't know if I had him hooked or not. Ooh. He almost slapped me with those trebles right there. Let's get our pliers here real quick. Got our revolver out of the mouth, and again, we just got a little dink out of that. But I saw the swallow go up behind it, and I didn't think I had it, but I felt kind of tiny little tugs. And then of course you saw him leap out of the water there to let me know that, yeah, there was a fish on there. So 2 hours of fishing and going around the whole pond. All we got was one dink right here. So we're gonna get off of this body of water and get onto this body of water to get our topwater bite back up and running. Man, that's a giant hit, guys. Did you see that explosion? Holy crap. Oh, man. Oh, man, that was a big blow. Nice. There you go, boy. Pond giant. All right, man. That's a good way to end out the video there. Sweet. I knew there was a fish right there by that pipe because the last time I was out here, I had a nice little blow up when I was there by that pipe and I missed it. But we got that one. But putting that time and effort in there, that's what you need to do. I was almost ready to walk off. There is the reward for patience and persistence. Let's get a weight on that one real quick. Nice looking fish right here. We are all zeroed out. Let's go ahead and get the scale in there gingerly in its gill plate and see what we got. We have a 2 pound, 11 ounce bass there. What an absolute explosion over there on that revolver. Whoa, she's spunky there. She's gonna get on her way real easily here. But let's get this fish on the way, and she's gone. Mother Nature's giving us a tap on the shoulder right now, and she's letting us know it's time to get inside. We are getting rained upon, and sunset is coming fairly close. I think we did fairly well putting fish on the end of the line. Each and every one of those baits did their job and producing something each and every day that we used one of those baits. The colors again, which we were using, natural green, Nightclub, and of course shattered shad. If I had to pick the color and choose out of those three, it would be this bait. Even though it broke, we're gonna get another one here because I noticed on this bait as opposed to the other two, is this one got the bigger bass on the end of the line, even though we got a decent one on the natural green. So that's my personal preference. If you guys agree with what I'm saying, go ahead and drop a comment below. I hope you guys like this episode. If you do, give me a big fat thumbs up, subscribe to the channel, click that notification bell that we're informed of all of our future episodes. Drop a comment below and let me know what you think about the episode. Follow us on Instagram at 302 Fish, and I'm trying to rush because it's raining right behind me right now. Hopefully you guys are enjoying the videos that are off to the right of me. Hopefully you guys are having a great day, and hope to get to see you next weekend.